just a few cubic centimeters in size. The brain is a piece of flesh, and it is dark inside. In this lightless brain of ours, nerve impulses from objects are deciphered, and the colors and all other qualities of the object are formed as a perception. Scientists who work on color still do not know the answer to the question of how nerve impulses are transmitted to the brain via the optic nerves, nor what kind of physiological effects they have on the brain. All they know is that the perception of color occurs in the center of vision in our brains. However, the brain continues to function as perfectly today as it has since human beings were first created. It is because of Allah's flawless creation that human beings live in a three-dimensional world whose colors, shapes, sounds, smells, and tastes are perceived inside a piece of flesh, a kilogram in weight, protected inside a dark skull. Now, let's consider once more what is needed for us to see colors. The sun emits rays to form a colorful world. The atmosphere allows only those rays to pass that are necessary to sustain life. Objects reflect the sun's rays according to a definite plan in such a way as to produce color. The eye converts the rays reaching it into nerve impulses. These nerve impulses are sent to a dark area of the brain. And at every moment inside this dark piece of flesh, we see a world of color. Every individual finds this incomparable miracle of creation ready at the time of his birth. There is no human participation in the production or continuation of the stages we have listed. It is Allah who has created all the colors of the world and placed human beings to live in this colorful world. In a verse in the Quran, Allah reveals this truth. Do you not see that Allah sends down water from the sky, and by it we bring forth fruits of varying colors? And in the mountains there are streaks of white and red, of varying shades, and rocks of deep jet black. And mankind and beasts and livestock are likewise of varying colors. Only those of His servants with knowledge have fear of Allah. Allah is Almighty, ever forgiving. Light, a blessing that brings color to our world, is not only important for human life. At the same time, it is very important for the lives of other living things in the world. Creatures have a language of color that operates according to their light-sensing systems. Most living things need color to help them find food. For example, sunbirds. This species of bird feeds on the nectar of this shiny red flower. The flower's bright color allows the birds to find food easily. Some creatures possess camouflage resembling the colors and shapes of their environment. This allows them to hide from their enemies. This insect is the same color and design as the tree it is climbing. The squid can change its color at an instant to match the color of the area it is in. This bird's eggs and the color of the newly born chicks are the same as that of the surrounding area. All these are proof of a specially created defense tactic. If this creature on the leaf did not move, you would not know that it was an insect. You would think that it was a piece of dry branch. Some creatures use their colors and designs to warn their enemies and keep them at a distance. For example, this butterfly opens its wings wide and shows its enemy spots that resemble the eyes of an owl. In this way, it scares off its predators. Zebras use their striped design to confuse their enemies. Each one's stripes are different to those of all the others. They stand together and confuse the predators by mixing their stripes together. Polar birds assume a snow-white color in winter, whereas when spring comes, they change color to resemble that of the leaves and plants. These creatures are quite unaware of the wonderful works of art that they carry with them. They cannot by their own will create a design on their bodies that will perfectly imitate the environment they live in. Such a wonderful artistry and strategy of camouflage to protect creatures' lives cannot have come about by chance. There is no doubt that it is Allah, Lord of all the worlds, who created these living things from nothing and placed this wonderful decoration on their bodies to allow them to survive. Allah encompasses everything and every creature in the heavens and on the earth. In a verse of the Quran, Allah says, "And in your creation and all the creatures He has spread about, there are signs for people with certainty." Allah once again shows us His marvelous artistry of color and design in the creation of butterflies' wings. Now, let's look closely at the wings of butterflies, each of which is a work of art, and see how these wonderful designs came to be. Butterfly wings are actually transparent. These transparent wings are covered with scales of varying thicknesses. Some small scales arranged in a row on top of the wing break the light falling on them up into the colors of the rainbow. Some scales reflect a particular shade of light. What is surprising is that these tens of thousands of scales are arranged according to a definite plan. As a result of this planned arrangement, wings appear with wonderfully harmonious colors and striking designs. The colors and designs on butterflies' wings are not only strikingly beautiful, but also perform a vital function. On the wings of some butterflies,